Hello, students. Welcome to Wonder Biology. So, till now, we have read about the complete process or the mechanism of digestion. Today, we are going to start a new topic, that is respiration. But you know that in human body, all the life processes are somewhat linked to each other. Each life process, for example, digestion has a connection with respiration has a connection with circulation, and so on. So let us see today what does the word respiration mean. This is a topic in class 10th under the main topic life processes. So let us explore what is respiration. Yes, I know that there are many students or many of you who are often confused with respiration and breathing, right? So let us first explore what respiration is. Respiration is a biochemical process that involves the breakdown of glucose to release energy. It is a biochemical process. Biological as well as the chemical reactions are taking place inside the body, and that is why it is a biochemical process that involves the breakdown of glucose. Glucose is the simplest form of carbohydrate and the most instant food source, energy source. Yeah. We can also define respiration in a way that the process of release of energy from food to perform various life functions is called respiration. Okay, so the process of release of energy from food, जो food हम consume करते हैं, जो हम खाना खाते हैं, उससे जो एनर्जी रिलीज़ होने का जो प्रोसेस है ताकि उस एनर्जी से हम डिफरेंट लाइफ प्रोसेसेस या लाइफ फंक्शंस परफॉर्म कर सकें, दिस इज़ कॉल्ड एज रेस्पिरेशन. नाउ देयर इज़ अ डिफरेंस बिटवीन रेस्पिरेशन एंड डाइजेशन. डाइजेशन में क्या होता है? सिंपली द कन्वर्जन ऑफ द कॉम्प्लेक्स फूड पार्टिकल इनटू सिंपलर सब्सटेंसेस. देयर वाज नो रिलीज ऑफ फूड, राइट? But here, what is the aim of respiration? Respiration aims at the releasing of energy from the food which has been absorbed by the cells, right, to perform various life functions, and this is called as respiration. Now, respiration is basically an oxidation process. Why? Because mostly it involves the action of oxygen. ये जो breakdown है ना food का, this breakdown occurs in the presence of oxygen mostly, and that is why respiration को हम एक oxidation process मान के चलते हैं. It's an oxidation process and also it is a biochemical process, right? Now, here a very important thing, most of the students I know, I have taught in the classes also, I sometimes ask, then students are confused and they define respiration as breathing, and that is wrong. So we need to have a very clear concept regarding respiration and what is breathing. So breathing is just a physical process in which you simply take in oxygen and you give out carbon dioxide, right? Taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide, and many of you also define it as taking in fresh air, giving out foul air. But I think the most precise definition would be breathing is a physical process that involves taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide, right? Oxygen, what is the percentage of oxygen in the atmosphere? 21%. Carbon dioxide 0.03%, right? So remember a very, very important point, that breathing and respiration are not the same things. These are entirely different things, okay? Although these are connected to each other, these two processes definitely are connected to each other, but they are not the same things. So let us explore respiration in more details. Yes. So why respiration? What is the need for respiration? Isn't digestion enough? No. The answer is the simplest food forms or the nutrients which have already been absorbed by the small intestine, that is the villi region. आपको पता है? Villi is the finger-like projection. Okay, right? So what is the purpose of villi? They absorb the nutrients, the simplest forms. ये जो simplest nutrients होते हैं उनको वो absorb कर लेते हैं, right? So the simplest food forms or nutrients have already been absorbed by the villi in the small intestine. So what next? अब ये जो nutrients हैं, they have to reach the different cells of the body. जो भी nutrients हैं वो ऐसा तो नहीं है ना कि small intestine में absorb होकर small intestine में ही रह जाएंगे. No, they have to move out to the different cells, different organs, different tissues. Ultimately different cells हम कहते हैं. All these nutrients reach the different cells of the body. How do they reach? एक तो small intestine ने उनको absorb कर लिया है. The nutrients reach inside the different cells of the body. What happens now? अब मान लो कि सेल के अंदर ऑलरेडी ये न्यूट्रिएंट्स पहुंच चुके हैं, तो you also know that oxygen, when it will enter these cells, जब सेल में ऑलरेडी न्यूट्रिएंट मौजूद है, प्रेजेंट है, राइट, और वहाँ पर ऑक्सीजन भी जाएगा ना, बिकॉज ऑल द सेल्स ऑफ द बॉडी नीड ऑक्सीजन टू परफॉर्म डिफरेंट लाइफ फंक्शंस. आप जब ब्रीदिंग करते हैं उसके बाद जो आपने एयर जो ऑक्सीजन ब्रीथ किया है, दैट ट्रैवल्स थ्रू द एंटायर रेस्पिरेटरी ट्रैक्ट, ओके, फ्रॉम द नॉस्ट्रल्स, नेजल कैविटी हो गई, देन फेरिंग्स, लैरिंग्स, ट्रैकिया, प्राइमरी ब्रोंकाई, देन इनटू द लंग्स, देन एल्वियोलाई फाइनली, राइट. तो ऑक्सीजन जो है वो डिफरेंट सेल्स में पहुंचती है थ्रू द ब्लड सर्कुलेशन. यू नो, हेमोग्लोबिन is the carrier for oxygen, it transports oxygen, right. So through the blood circulation oxygen will also enter those cells जहाँ पर पहले से क्या present है, simplest form of nutrients or glucose is present, right. And therefore as soon as the oxygen will enter these cells, the already present nutrient will undergo breakdown to release energy, okay. So now this is just an example to support the idea behind how does respiration occur, or how does the complete process of breakdown of food to release energy occur. Now all of you know that capillaries are the what? These are the blood vessels, very very thin blood vessels, right? And they carry what? They carry nutrients, blood, etc., oxygen also. So you can see here in red color I've just tried to show that the blood flow is being taking place, and this is the capillary, okay. Capillaries are having very very thin walls, and these are closely attached to the cells, okay. Near the cell surface these capillaries have got very thin walls, and these capillaries, from these capillaries you can see the nutrients are simply getting inside the cell, right, because the cell is in close contact with these capillaries, and these capillaries are having very fine walls, very thin walls, right. तो द न्यूट्रिएंट्स, एब्जॉर्ब न्यूट्रिएंट्स जो है वो सेल में पहुंच जाएंगे, और सेल में ऑक्सीजन भी तो आ रहा है कहीं से. वाई? वी आर ब्रीदिंग इन ऑक्सीजन, एंड दैट ऑक्सीजन हैज़ टू फॉलो अ रेस्पिरेटरी ट्रैक्ट. रेस्पिरेटरी ट्रैक्ट, आपने नॉस्ट्रिल से ऑक्सीजन को ब्रीद इन किया, इट ट्रैवल द एंटायर नेजल पैसेज, देन इट केम द फेरिंग्स एरिया, फिर लैरिंग्स में आया, फिर ट्रैकिया होकर के ब्रोंकाई, एंड देन इनटू द लंग्स, और लंग्स में कहाँ पहुँच जाती है? एल्वियोलाई में, राइट. So we will discuss about the whole respiratory system in detail. Right now I just wish to say that a cell has got the nutrient and it has also got the oxygen. Now as you can see here, what you can see is, now you can see here what is happening. The glucose is absorbed by the cells of the body, है ना. Glucose is absorbed by the cells of the body, and what happened? Oxygen also enters. What happens? Oxygen also, this oxygen also enters the cell as it is being breathed in. Now in the presence of oxygen, अब जैसे ही ऑक्सीजन जो है यहाँ पर, जैसे यहाँ पर जो ऑक्सीजन पहुँच गया, सॉरी, ओके, जैसे ही यहाँ पर आपने देखा कि ये ऑक्सीजन जो है इट हैज़ रीच्ड द सेल्स, देन glucose breakdown will occur. Glucose will ultimately break down in the presence of oxygen to release energy, carbon dioxide and water. So this diagram is very essential. You must try to understand the basic mechanism, how things are happening, how the capillaries are just helpful in transporting the nutrients, and how the oxygen enters the cell, and overall cell में जब nutrient भी present है और oxygen भी present है, suppose the nutrient is glucose, so this glucose in the presence of oxygen will undergo a breakdown, right, will undergo a breakdown, and it will release energy, carbon dioxide and water. Now let us move on to the next slide. Yes, so what is the basic equation for respiration? What is the basic outline? That glucose, okay, we are considering glucose in the presence of oxygen has been decomposed or broken down into carbon dioxide, water and energy, okay. So glucose is what? What is the formula of glucose? C6H12O6. What is the formula of glucose? You all know, C6H12O6. So basically glucose is a 6 carbon molecule. Now respiration का जो सबसे पहला important step है, a common step which is there for respiration, that common step, you know what is that called as? That is called as glycolysis. Glycolysis, okay. So glycolysis is the first step that involves, which respiration involves. Respiration का सबसे पहला step उसको कहते हैं glycolysis, right. Glyco relates to sugar or glucose, and lysis means breakdown. So the breakdown of glucose, okay, is the first step of the respiration process. चाहे वो aerobic respiration हो taking place inside in the presence of oxygen, चाहे वो anaerobic respiration हो, लेकिन एक common pathway होता है respiration का, and that common pathway is called as glycolysis. And what is glycolysis? It is the process, or it is the first step of respiration in which glucose, which is a 6 carbon molecule, is broken down into pyruvate, which is a 3 carbon molecule, during the first step of respiration. And this first step of respiration is called as glycolysis. So this was just a brief review and introduction of respiration, where you had to know the basic terms and the whole ideology behind respiration. And I have also told you in this video about the first step of respiration, that is glycolysis. We'll discuss the things later on in more detail in the next video about the complete respiration process, the complete glycolysis and the Krebs cycle. See you soon. Keep visiting Wonder Biology. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.